Hey guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today I'm going to be doing a haul, mostly makeup and brushes. Today I'm going to be doing a BH Cosmetics haul, and I'm also going to be doing a Spectrum brushes haul. So these are pretty fabulous, and I can't wait to share them with you. So if you want to see what I got, stay tuned. Okay guys, we're going to start out with my BH Cosmetics haul first. I got a bunch of goodies from them, and if you're not familiar with BH Cosmetics, they're an online store and they sell brushes and they sell makeup and pretty much, you know, anything you need for beauty. And I came across them doing YouTube and just seeing people talk about their brushes, and they have really affordable brush sets. I have purchased from them before. That's what I use for my brushes pretty much every day. And so I wanted to try some individual brushes, and then they came out with some other cool products that I've been really wanting to try. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And one more thing, everything that I'm wearing today almost came from these hauls that I'm going to talk about. I used all of my brushes today, so I kind of have mini reviews of the products. I just used them, I just put this on my face, so there's going to be a get ready with me video coming up utilizing all this new things, so there will be more in-depth reviews to follow. So let's get started with the first product I got from BH. This is their BH Studio Pro Matte Finish Pressed Powder, and it comes in the packaging. All of the packaging is extremely well done. Everything comes in boxes for the most part, and then I think they do a really great job with their packaging on their things. So this is what the front of the product looks like. This is the back. This is in the shade 215, and so they have a really nice line of different powders. And this is what this one looks like. It's just a very light beige color, and it's very soft. I'm actually surprised it doesn't kick up a lot of powder. Like, it's not a powdery powder. It's funny to say it like that, but it's really soft, it's really light. I'm even wondering if it might be too light for me, but I think it did a really good job of going over the foundation that I used today. But I'm very impressed with it since it's not like kicking up lots of powder. It seems like a really nice product, and like I said, I don't know if it's maybe a little light for me. We'll have to see how I use it, but it goes on and it blends out really nicely. So I really like it so far, and like I said, you'll hear some more in-depth reviews if you watch that video. Next up is another cool product that I've always wanted to try, and a lot of times these have been sold out, so it's taken me a while to get my hands on this. This is a Smooth Canvas Long Wear Shadow Primer, and this, guys, if you've been with me for a long time, you know one of my holy grail eye primers is from MAC. It's my Paint Pot and Painterly, and I've been out of it the last few months, but I've been trying a lot of different products, and I was really excited to get this because to me this looks exactly like the MAC one. So this is in the shade Malt, and it comes in a very similar container as the Painterly one, and even the shade looks really similar. And the cool thing about this is I started using my brushes. I used my BH 120. That's just a mini flat top kabuki to kind of tap in and just put this all over my eyes so that I'm not sticking my finger in there. But I am going to stick my finger in here just to show you. It's a cream base. This is what it looks like. And so you just lay this down, and you can see it's very close to my skin tone. This one to me leans like, it really is like a malt color, like just slightly darker than my skin tone. You can see it there. But so far, you know, I haven't worn this all day yet, but it felt very similar to the MAC Paint Pot. It's a lot cheaper and affordable. I don't think I mentioned that in my intro, but BH Cosmetics has a lot of affordable types of products, which I find really nice for people that are starting out new on a budget and want really good products at a good affordable price. Next up is a new product that has not been around too long. It's got this really cool, nice, like rose gold packaging. This is their satin bronzer and it says it's a natural finish. I want to say this one is the lightest one they had. I'm wearing it today, and you can definitely see it. It, to me, might be a little bit too dark for me. We will have to tell, but this gorgeous packaging is how it comes. That's really what attracted me to this product. I am not gonna lie. They have all the information on the back, but it is really nicely done. And then when you open it up, there's actually a mirror, which is really cool. And then this is your product right here. It is a nice soft formula. Again, kind of reminds me of the powder. It doesn't kick up product. You're not seeing like puffs of the product come out of the pan. And here it is on my finger. It looks a little sheeny like, which is kind of nice. So there it is. You can see it definitely has a nice little shine to it. And it does, to me, lean slightly orange. And so that's what I always worry about when I do my products, that I have very pink undertones, so sometimes slightly orange bronzers can go a little bit too dark on me. So I don't know, we'll have to see, but I really do like the packaging of it. I think it's nicely done, and they do have 3 shades in this satin bronzer line. Next up, I got a single brush from them. This is their BH Cosmetics number 12, and it's just a simple blending brush. This has a lot of really great reviews on their site. It's pretty soft. I'm pretty sure it's just synthetic though. I don't think it's anything too crazy, but I used this today to just blend out the crease, and I thought it did a pretty good job, and you'll see it again in an upcoming tutorial when I use it, but it's really, really nice, just a typical standard blending brush, and you can never have too many of those in my personal opinion, so far so good. Next up, I have one of their new brushes from their vegan brush line. This is the large powder brush. It's called the V1, and again, just really nicely done with their packaging. They really seem to care about their products. And I love this. This is so, it feels really nice and sturdy, and it tells you again on the handle. I love when brushes document what they are so that you can tell other people, or you know what you're using if you ever want to repurchase it. It's pretty large, and it's kind of this nice large dome. Yeah, with a slight little dome. Slightly pinched in as well on the side, but still covers really nicely, is extremely soft, and that is what I applied my powder with today. And again, I think it did a pretty good job, and it was easy because it's so big, it covers such a large amount of area. But the silver handle has got this cool chrome look, and then this is kind of like a lavender ferrule, so it's kind of an interesting brush. I don't know, I really think it's cool, and again, I think I had saw good reviews on it, and it's just super soft, so far so good. And then last, what really got me on this haul was this BH Cosmetics Bronze Palette, or Bronze Paradise Palette. This is an eye and cheek palette, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. Again, super nicely packaged. It comes in a nice little very like mirrored rose gold packaging. Of course, you know, get your little handprints all over it, but it's very pretty. So this is their Bronze Paradise palette. Comes with a super large mirror, and then here are all of your shades. This is a highlighter. I thought it was a blush, but it's definitely a highlighter. This is a very dark bronzer. Not sure if that's going to work for me, but I have used some of these shadows again to create this look today, and I'm going to swatch a few of them for you. So here is how the colors look on my fingers. I'm going to again just put them right here so you can see what they look like. I think the pigment is really nice on these. I'm also going to do the little pop of blue that I've got in my lower lash line today. And I really think you can tell those are some banging colors. The pigment is good. They're soft, and they're not kicking up a ton of powder, just a little bit, but they're not kicking up a ton. I'm also going to swatch the highlighter for you and the bronzer. I haven't tried the bronzer out because I said I used that other one in this look today, but so here is the highlight, and here is the bronzer. So actually that bronzer looks a lot lighter in person. That may actually work out. It just looks really dark in that palette. The highlight is actually a really nice pretty rose gold, and it's pretty pigmented. So I am wearing the highlight today, and it is, you can definitely tell it's like a pinky shine, and it is definitely blinging off the camera. I think I overdid it, but so far I really like this palette, and again, you're going to see the whole look in an upcoming tutorial if you stay tuned. But I just like the concept of an eye cheek palette. I thought it was really cute. I personally wish they would have had a blush in here because I think that would have been nicer. But I do like this highlight. It is really pretty. And this might be more wearable than I originally thought, but this kind of just reminds me of like Western, like Southwestern with the pop of blue, but a lot of like sunset colors, browns. And there are 2 mattes, one kind of shimmer, or a lot of shimmers, and then I think they're really nice. They're really wearable, and so again, I like the look I created with it today, so pretty pleased with this purchase. And again, I don't think this was over like maybe $12, so again, really affordable. So guys, now we're going to move into the Spectrum part of this haul. These are Spectrum brushes. They come from England. This first set is the Siren Smoke, I believe, and if that's wrong, I will pop up the correct name on the screen, but I believe these are the Siren Smoke. They come in that nice little packaging, but what really attracted me to these brushes, and I am not going to lie to you, was the packaging. This oil slick ferrule and this nice like teal blue with black tips. I just really liked this. This is just half of the set. You can buy the eye brushes, you can buy the face brushes, or you can buy the whole set, and it comes in a nice like little packaging as well. I just wanted the eye brushes because that's really what I use more of, and I will say, like, I used them today for the first time, and there's one brush that's got some little extra fibers kind of coming out of it, but for the most part they worked really well. They are very, very soft. I'm pretty sure these are all synthetic as well. You get a flat shader brush, you get a crease brush, a smaller crease brush, I believe this is a lip brush, an angled crease, this is the flat top kabuki brush, and a small angled liner. So I can get a lot of use out of these because, again, I will use them all the time. And they also are marked here, like this one is A17, so you can actually see see which one you're using, so they are labeled. I really, really appreciate that about brushes, but I bought them because they are beautiful, and I'm gonna have to do a more in-depth review once I really try them out. They worked fine today. Like I said, I didn't have any problems, and I used them a lot for this eye look. So far, so good. Now, prepare yourself, guys. This is probably the cutest brush packaging I have ever seen in my life. When I saw this on Instagram, this is how I found out about it, I was like, where is this site? I am going to purchase this right now. So it has the Spectrum logo right here. This is actually the holder. It has a nice gold zipper, and you just zip it out. And here are your mermaid brushes. They have nice little indentions for you to slip them back in, and they are actually different sizes, so it holds the right brush for each little panel. Now, this one I did use today, and this is what it looks like. So this is the flat top kabuki. It's got a beautiful light pink with a darker pink top. It's got this pretty gold packaging, and then of course you guys know, like, turquoise. Turquoise is one of my favorite colors, and this combination just absolutely sold me. And again, they give you the number B01, so they tell you the name of the brush on it. So if you look closely, this is going to be an eyeliner brush for like gel liners. This is a small flat top kabuki. This is your foundation kabuki, and you can see it gets a little dirty. I used this today for the first time. These are pretty brushes, but they are going to get dirty. This one right here is the flat top shader. This is the angled shader, if you can see that right there. Then on the other side, we have a nice powder brush. This right here is going to be a little this is a like really tiny concealer brush. This one is your little shader, crease shader. This is your blush brush. It has a nice little angled. And then this one right here is your small angle brush as well. So I personally think this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. These brushes worked fine. They're very soft. They're also synthetics. But I'm going to have to give you a more detailed review, maybe do a separate review to give you my full thoughts on them. But that is my haul today. I hope you enjoyed just some fun, cool products I wanted to share with you guys. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!